Hey everybody, my name is Alden.
Drew.
And welcome back to welcome back to Blah Blah.
Blah, blah. We're gonna play some blah.
We're gonna play this game here.
This one, what we're playing right now.
Oh gosh. So yeah, without tripping up on my words, welcome back to Super Metroid. Last time we defeated Dragon and acquired us some space jump and some plasma beam.
And we are sitting pretty.
So today we're gonna go ahead and get more overpowered stuff.
We just want to be like super ridiculously awesome by the time we take on Ridley.
So back to Brinstar real quick. Back to Brinstar.
I love this song.
Alright, so we got pretty much everything here in Brinstar. There's not much left to do. The big thing that we want is this here. I guess I should have shown you, but that was a super bomb square, and now we can go in this area here.
Did you just miss, or is there a reason you x-rayed the door right there?
Oh no, so I hold down the run button at all times. The run button is also the x-ray button. So as I cycle through, when I get to the x-ray thing, it x-rays, and then...
I see. So it's like how you play Mario by holding down the run button the entire time.
Yes.
This is how you do.
That's just what I do.
Okay.
Pick up this energy
Oh
tank.
man. We only got 2 more energy tanks left.
Now I don't remember where everything is. So.
Was that something down there?
Nah, I don't think there's anything else in this room. Let's check. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's just the crease in the art of the stage. It looked kind of like there was a drop you could do.
Yeah. So let's see what else. What else is there to do? Oh, I remember there's one thing. Right. Yeah. There's like one thing left. And this thing is also tricky. It's a tricky pair of things, I should say.
That's always nice.
Cryptic.
Guys, just so you know, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Alright, so, this thing.
That wasn't so bad.
Nope, that was not so bad at all.
I have a feeling it's about to get so bad.
Not terribly bad. Not terrifically bad. But, yeah. Trixie. Because if you hadn't used the X-ray vision thing there, you would not have known. And really, it didn't give you much reason to know.
Yeah, I mean, I would not have guessed that was there. But again,
So, yeah,
no, that's why the X-ray is there, so they can do those things.
That's the way that game works.
Power bomb! This puts us up to 40, right?
2 more to get.
2 more to go. Oh, that's cool. So you could have just bounced, but eh.
Good half. Cool. Alright, so we are good here.
Is that it for Brinstar?
That's it for Brinstar. So
cool.
We've got Wrecked Ship, we've got Criteria, we've got Brinstar done, we've got Maridia done. One obvious place left.
Norfair. So now there is another area after we're done with Norfair, or is there just a crap ton of stuff we missed in Norfair?
There is 2 sections of Norfair, fondly called Upper and Lower Norfair. obviously, this tricky jump is no longer tricky because of the gravity suit.
Yup.
We've basically done everything in Upper Norfair. Everything there is to do, at least.
You might want to drop the ice beam back on.
Yeah, we'll get there in a bit. Not necessarily, again, we don't really need to worry about freezing people anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we have infinite jump. Yeah. So, let's see here. Oh! One thing we need to get while we're here.
Blah! A crazy mouth thing.
I think, and then this is pure speculation. But that looks remarkably similar to, like Kraid's original animation, or not animation, but Kraid's original, like
design
art, like from the original Metroid, and is closer size to Samus than Kraid we know as Kraid. So what I'm thinking is maybe that was Kraid after Samus defeated him, because this is also the area where
you fought Kraid the first time.
Yeah, this is like this area here is new, but Samus fought Kraid in Kraid's lair, which was in Lower Brinstar. So I'm thinking maybe maybe it was like a cocoon sort of thing. I don't know why I went that way. But maybe it was like a sort of cocoon thing?
That's it's entirely possible. I'm not too familiar with what Kraid looked like in the original, so I can't honestly say, how much resemblance that does bear. But you're the Metroid expert, so I'm gonna go ahead and trust you on that one.
Yeah, again, I mean, don't take that as anything more than just pure speculation on my part here.
But it's still cool that they do stuff like that, and like I love when games revisit areas from previous games, and it's like some things have changed and other things are the same. Like, I guess mild spoiler warning, but in Borderlands 2, when you go back to Firestone, like that was so awesome. Yeah. Because like it was like, oh man, like that's where the first group of skags that I ever fought was, and like over here this was the first quest, and like that was the first catcher ride, but everything's also really different because Jack took it over.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I really like when people do stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean it is kind of cool because it plugs to that nostalgia factor. Like,
yeah, and I think more than just the nostalgia, it makes it feel like a complete world, because like you're not just everything we did in the first game, we're not gonna touch on that, we're just gonna do this completely new thing, and it ties the two together.
Yeah, and there's a lot to say about creating a world feel. I mean, if you really want like a good example of why that's an excellent thing, think about what happened whenever they released Skyrim. Everybody loved Skyrim, but everyone was like, dude, you know what you should do? You should totally make the island of Morrowind here, because you can totally see it. So, someone wound up going and trying to make a mod. Another person, wound up trying to reskin everything. And then eventually what happened was they just made Skyrim. Or made Morrowind.
Yeah, they were just like, you know what? Fine, you want Morrowind here. Take some Morrowind.
Yeah, and then they had the DLC where you get to go run around the island of Morrowind, which, is awesome.
Yeah, no, it's really cool that they did that, because again, like, Elder Scrolls, the whole continent is established, and they've got these world maps and everything, but very few games have any of that actual overlap. So when it does happen, it's just super satisfying.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and bomb this door that we passed up earlier.
We passed it up later.
Yes, we're gonna pass that up later. So you might notice, if we had come here before, we would have been able to go over here and see a Ridley skull.
Ooh.
But because if you notice all that lava there, that was hampering our movement. So let's dive in. Anyway.
Oh no. Do you not take damage?
No, because now we have the gravity suit, and that's one of the other things that the gravity suit does.
I was totally expecting you to still take damage, but like be able to move at a quick enough speed such that it wasn't a real problem.
Yeah. Yeah, and originally, you know, had you not known ahead of time, or had you not, I guess maybe it was in the manual or something like that, but had you not known, you'd been like, I'm not jumping in there.
Seriously, I wouldn't have jumped in there.
So, welcome to Lower Norfair. By the way, that lava still hurts.
Oh.
So it's not all lava. That lava is still harsh lava.
That is still painful lava. I guess I just don't understand the minutia of lava, but I really don't understand how one lava can be so much hotter than the other.
Bright orange is safe lava.
And then dark orange is dangerous lava.
Alright, so
I guess I'm not a lava connoisseur. Oh, hey Chozo, what were you doing?
He's chilling. He's like, yo, you want to drain this lava? Go ahead. Be a ball.
Yeah, I got this. Chozo's such a bro.
Now, I'm not sure where in the mythos this lies, but I'm pretty sure it's like in this game that we're establishing that Samus's suit was made by the Chozo. I could be dead wrong, and if I am, you know, feel free to call me out, please. Actually, I would prefer that you did call me out. If I'm dead wrong, tell me that in the comments, because being wrong, it shall not do.
Yes. Oh, hey, Meta Knight.
Yeah. So Meta Knight comes in here, wrecks your day.
And then there's 5 of him. I really like the mythos of the Metroid series, and I should look into it, read up on it more, because like I really am curious like what the whole deal with the Chozo was and everything.
They were a super ancient race that died out well before this ever happened, but I think they made Samus's suit, and I believe she was raised by the Chozo. Also, if you didn't notice, you will fall through that floor. But yeah, I'm not sure where in that mythos like Samus like falls into. I don't know.
Yeah, like my biggest question is like if the Chozo died out so long ago, how was Samus raised by them?
Yeah, you know, I'm not entirely sure on that.
Yeah.
But I know
so
there are a couple of different like things that allude to it. Partially the TV show. I'm not sure if the TV show is considered canon. The not the Metroid TV show, the Nintendo TV show, wherein Mother Brain was a bad guy.
Oh, what was that? Captain N or something?
Yeah. Additionally, there were a number of comics put out, and I believe they're Japan-only comics, but.
You know, I could go for a Metroid graphic novel or novel even. Like,
yeah. Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, I'd read the crap out of that.
I would be all over that.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, hey. Oh, man.
And that, by the way, is number 50. We have maxed out our super missiles.
Yeah.
Even better.
That's awesome.
You know what that is.
I know exactly what that is. That is the screw attack.
Alright, from now on, most mobs are going to be chumps. We're going to be just icing through everything.
Awesome. Alright, well, I guess that makes this a good place to cut. Next time we're going to show off this screw attack.
Jump into people. Catch
Catch you
you
guys
later.
later.